Okay, let's play gold stake black deck until I win. Herald the Mana Code is a scary first boss, but it's doable as long as you get a good score in Joker early. There's a immediate small ace straight, but unfortunately that's not enough to score. Since there's mostly diamonds, I guess I'll go for the diamond flush. There are only 7 spades. I think I'll go for spade flush even though there were more diamonds. Simply because these spades were the higher for all face cards. Which meant that if I did get another spade like I did, it would be a single hand. Dano is very bad early game. Well, actually, I'm not even sure how to use Banner. So I guess I have to go with Devious Joker. 100 chips is enough to win here with a single hand, but straights are a bit tricky to make. Here, the correct play might be to just ignore the Joker and go for a spade flush, because I don't need that much in order to win. I just need 1 good hand and 2 mediocre hands. I did end up getting a straight though. And yeah, 988, that's enough to win the blind. Square Joker's not good enough. I think I'll take a speculative red card and the Arcana pack for a faceless Joker. Okay. Okay, that activates Faceless Joker. And I have a full house, which is a good scoring hand. But like, the prospects of winning this are kind of poor, I think. This is missing a 6 and a 4. There's only 3 6s and there's only 1 4. That's extremely unlikely. And there are 9 hearts, so I guess I go for that. And like, yeah, I got a 9 but I did not get a 4. So this looks like a loss. Yeah, I did not get a good scoring Joker. Both Coupon Tag and Investment Tag are really powerful, and the pillow want me to not really play one of these blinds. Here I go for the small blind, and because it uses fewer hands. This is a bad stalling hand. You generally don't want to have to discard good cards like a bunch of 9s in the beginning. That was not good enough for a flush, so I'll... oh. It was good enough. Abstract Joker to-do list. Abstract Joker is pretty good. I take the Coupon Tag. So there's a straight tail, which I think with +3 is probably good enough to win or almost good enough. It's pretty risky to go for. I say that, but like my luck with getting the ace high straight is generally pretty good, which is why I went for it. But yeah. And like with the coupon deck, I get this entire shop for free, so effectively I got 2 free Jokos, which is pretty strong. Scary Face means I probably want to go for something like a 2-pill build with face codes. And delayed gratification. It's usable, but it's difficult to use. I'm not sure if I'll keep delayed that gratification long term, so I guess I'll take the purple seal. Now, this is a good... So, I feel like winning with black deck, a lot of the times it comes down to the second ante first small blind tag. This is a pretty good tag early game. So I could go to the small blind, and with a +9 abstract joker, I'm earning 2 from the hands, and then 1 from interest, and then 4 from delayed gratification, so that's around 7 money. Or I can take 2 jokers, each of which probably cost around 3 or 4 to buy. So it's about the same. But like, I have abstract joker and it's pretty good for scoring. Here with green joker and ice cream, I want to play as many hands as possible. Ice cream might be too strong here though. Yeah, ice cream was too strong with abstract joker. But it's pretty good for delayed gratification. A big Mega Spectro pack increases the chance of immolation, so a random real joker. That could be pretty game winning, or it could be not. Yeah, because I have the scary face, I think I'll go for face cards and then the blue seal. I would like to take telescope, but I don't think I can really afford it. Yeah, ice cream is really powerful early game, so it's making it difficult to farm with green joker. A for your juggler is really nice. One of the problems with black deck is that you oftentimes have very inconsistent hands, so having a larger hand size increases the odds that you can find the hand that you want. I don't really care about suits, and glass card is, I mean, it's good, but it's only 1 card early game. So I can buy the juggler, which increases temperance value, or I can buy it after for hermit value. I think I'll go with temperance here. Okay, hangman is pretty interesting. Well, I think, yeah, Hangman is what I want here. 2 pair is pretty nice, but I don't know, maybe I'm going for pairs instead of 2 pairs. With ice cream, I don't need scoring for quite a while. So I can hold off. Okay, I got a blue steel and the gold code. Three of a kind is more likely to be relevant than full house because I'm not really discarding. I probably should have sold Venus for the interest. A photograph. Okay, that's pretty good. And I'll take the helmet. That was a mistake there, which is I should have sold, I guess, Scary Face, so that would have been an extra 2 money. And upgrade Mercury. Scoring is slowly becoming a problem. I think I'll take the investment voucher and lucky, another Mercury. So the investment voucher is pretty expensive, but I guess you can think of it as a extra Joker slot in the late game. Three of a kind. Well, without any face cards, it was pretty likely that it was something I was going to get paid from something. Okay, Temperance is nice. And I'm already at the seed money voucher. Do I feel like I need to buy the Celestial hat? I think I do. Because, like, ice cream is eventually going to wear out and pills need the... I need the chips for pills because I'm only playing 2 cards. And yeah, that was a nice lucky card hit. And like, yeah, Golden Joker gives you +4 money, but here I'm just getting a free +5 from the seed money voucher. So again, it's like an extra Joker. I can afford the voucher. Health is the most likely to be irrelevant, and it will probably be decent early game. I mean late game, especially if I pick up something like an obelisk. A queen with a gold seal. I mean, I guess. since it's a face card. I feel like Jolly Joko's not good enough. And Golden Joko is better than delayed gratification. So I can use my purple seal now, and I can search for my blue seal. No Mercury, unfortunate. Scoring is fine right now, but I think it's going to be a problem eventually. No seals, so I'm not really interested. I completely forgot I had green Joko. So even though I might have wanted to do that, that might have been a mistake then. I just wasted some money. And green Joko isn't that strong, and I did get the blue seal, but that ended up being kind of a questionable play. Okay, Colomancer is strong, and Blunt Joko is also pretty strong. But it's like anti-synergy with green Joko. So I'm not really sure. I can chariot one to face cards and then death. And that's another death card. Here, I think I prefer Colomancer, and I guess I just get the 5 levels in pairs. Yeah, scoring is an issue. Ice cream's only at 15, so I do need to get a Joko to replace ice cream. I think Golden Joko is not good enough. I have Colomancer. I mean, it is a rental, but I do need help scoring. Another blue seal. I mean, it's stronger than that one, but it's a perishable, so it'll be gone eventually. I don't think it's that big of a concern because I want to replace it with something else anyways. And with seed money, I have enough money that I can kind of afford both of them. Mercury? Another mercury. Okay. Gold code would be nice, but I already have a Kana code slot. Let's make more face cards. And discard for Bug Joker. I think I need to get lucky, and also I misplayed the old one there. Yeah. Splash. Splash allows the players to add 3 more cards. And the value of the card is something like 7 or something. That's 21 chips. And more if they will upgrade, but I don't have that many upgrades on the deck. Let's guarantee Mercury. Actually, with level 14 Mercury, I'm kind of at a point where 75 chips isn't that impactful. It's still something like a 1.2 multiplier though. I kinda don't want to discard the steel card. Well, like, I guess I should. Well, it does look like 3 hands will be enough. 2 blue seals is pretty nice. And Banchoko's only on 1 more use. It's probably too late to build up a flash card. Well, it's better than ice cream. Death is pretty nice. I can consider selling the Banchoko now because it doesn't do anything. But, like, it's still providing +3 mode from the abstract Joko, so I don't think I sell it, especially since there's a good chance I don't score enough hail. Yeah, I think I need to go for the queens. Yep, did not score enough. I want to take the investment tag, so I guess I'll go for the small blind. So with the first blind flush, I think there was a rule I have, which is that if the cards average 8 in value, then it wins the first blind. And like with only 1 4, that's just enough. I mean, I guess I'd take photograph. And because I have a photograph, I kind of don't want to play the blind. But it discourages me from playing the blind. I could go for the straight tail. And I got it. I have fewer hots, so it's preferable to get rid of the hots. And something like a 2 pill should be enough to win with this. Yeah. Okay. So it's not an ideal start, but 2 pill does, I mean, but I do have money to pay for the photograph. Mystic Summit's pretty strong early game. I think I'll lose 1 interest for it. A Mega Buffin pack is pretty tempting. But with the investment tag, I'm not sure if it's worthwhile. Because I'm getting probably like 2 plus 4, 6 money. A Mega Buffin pack costs 8. Well, I'm getting 6, but I'm paying 3 for the photograph, so effectively I'm only 3 from the blind, so... Yeah, and those were some pretty nice jokers. Clearance sale. Yeah, I picked clearance sale. I could have considered not buying it before the Arcana pack because both Hermit and Temperance suffer from that, but it did not matter. There's also a consideration for not picking clearance sale because of Swashbuckler, but with Spear Trousers I don't think it's that big of a deal. But these Arcana cards aren't really what I was looking for. I guess I go with Death for another 10, but that's not ideal. My jokers are strong enough that I'm not that worried about the needle, as long as I can find a 2-pair. It should be fine. I don't believe I need photograph for this. Yeah. Right now I need to be a bit careful about overspending, because I do need to pay for the photograph. Unlike with an Arcana pack, I can get a Temperance. So it feels somewhat worthwhile. This would put me at 23, and then with the 3 rental costs from photograph, this doesn't technically cost interest immediately. Mad Joker is nice, especially since I'm going for 2 pills, but Abstract Joker is just stronger. Tower isn't actually usable with this build, but I think I prefer the Gold Code. And I'll take the Empress even though it puts me below an interest threshold. Really not a good starting hand. I got a 2-pair eventually. Okay. Fortune Teller. That's pretty strong. I'll gamble on Hermit. I did get a Hermit. That's a nice planet card. I can afford to open a pack. Unfortunately, it didn't get me anything. The Pillow. I think I'm not that concerned with the Pillow. I have excess 10s. I think I'll just buy the voucher here. I thought it was just good enough to win there. Mailing rebate. That's pretty strong. I guess Full House. Page of Fear is nice with the photograph, it gets an extra trigger. I mean, I guess I'd take it. But it's pretty risky. Okay, Torrezio is nice. Ah, did not get the second pair. Okay. Investment tech is pretty strong because black tech struggles with economy, and the pillow discourages me from going to one of the initial blinds. It is a bit scary going into going to the ante-one big blind without any jokers on black deck, because the fewer hand means it's very likely that you'll just die. But it's still winnable. Here I think I go for spade flush, keeping the 5 in case. there was something. Well, I was going to say 5 pale, but a straight works as well. There's still a lot of spades, so I think I prefer using the diamonds. There's a small ace straight hill if I find a 4. There are only 2 4s though. Or I can go for the spade flush again. A pale. I don't think that's good enough. Yeah. The correct play there was probably to go for a strong 2 pale, but that's tricky. Here, the diamond flush just has stronger cards than the club flush. Abstract Joker's good enough early game. This looks like a hot flush. This might be good enough by itself, so I'll go with the jack. Yeah, otherwise I would skip the jack so I retain the jack feel. Half Joker wins me the first 2 antes. Such a pack could be an emulate. Both Hex and Rayfall interesting hill. I think I'll go with the Hex. So that makes the Abstract Joker good long game as well. Well, good in the late game as well. I think this is just going for a club flush. And with Polychrome as well, yeah, it's good enough to win in one hand. I think I need more scoring, so I'll pick up the even Joker, and this ante gives 2 money, so I guess I'll go with the Celestial pack. Mercury is feasible, and then I guess the Full House. I really need an economy Joker. Well, that works, although not forever. I think it, yeah, Temperance there was nice. Two pair is just good enough. Riffraff as a rental Eternal. Eh, I mean, I think it's good enough. I take the banana in case of temperance. Again, although that didn't turn out to be the case. I guess I just killed the ace for more evens. And then, like, if I didn't see a temperance, I can just immediately sell the banana. Ride the bus. That's pretty good. I don't think I need Pro Joko, and I am... It doesn't earn me interest, but it does make Abstract Joko weaker. So I can build right the bus value. There's nothing to look for in my deck. And like, yeah, full house was good enough. Death isn't that valuable, but Empress is nice. It's a bit risky, but I think I'd sell even Steven. Okay, Hanging Chad and business called. I mean, Ride the Bus is only at +3. I could sell it and go for Hanging Chad and business called instead. I have levels in Full House and Pills. I think face cards are just generally stronger than non-face cards. So I'll just transition into I'll just transition into using the business card instead. Still 2 rounds remaining. An extra Joko slot would be really nice. Yeah, smiley face. That's pretty strong. Okay, that's over for Cloud 9. So Cloud 9 debuffs and then it uns and then it triggers, so with the perishable it doesn't actually do anything this round. let's buy the Emperor, and then let's see what's in the Spectral pack. Sigil, Blue Steel, Enhanced Aces, Talisman. I'm interested in the Blue Steel. I could, well, with the gold code, I'm with the dev foe, I get, if I play it right, I get a +3, so that pays for the rental, so I can buy this without losing any interest. And that's devil card. And that's a full house. Is this high card good enough to win by itself? I mean, it does. It is a bonus card, so it mitigates the downside of high cards. Okay, let's find the strength. And full health is much stronger than 2 pills, so it's not battle for it to go forward, I think. But sometimes you won't get the 2. Sometimes you won't get the full health. I can keep the 10 because I'm going to use strength on it. And this is a full house. Okay, anti-metal. That's really nice. Upsell 6 is also pretty nice, but I don't have any lucky codes to take advantage of it. Hail Talisman is the only thing that doesn't. Anything. Rojoko does not do anything. Chariot is nice. Fortune Teller, that's really strong. Slide Joko is... it's like a 1.25. I think I keep the 10s. And like, yeah, sometimes you don't get the full house. Death is really good, especially for guaranteeing my hands. I could gamble for something stronger than Slide Choco. A perishable photograph. Yeah, that's stronger than Slide Choco. But I would have preferred getting the photograph from the riffraff. Yeah, Death Code guarantees the full house. With photograph, I actually might not need a full house. Let's be careful here. Common is nice. Hierophant is also nice. Do I prefer an extra 60 chips or an extra 8 mount? I mean, I think the chips are stronger though. Playing only one hand. It's a bit concerning. Strength is pretty good. I could use the double tag here. Especially with a perishable photograph and the fortune teller. I don't think it's worth it. Okay, that's a full house. I mean, it is a tarot card, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Oh, there's the three of a kind. Yeah, and that's not good enough. Maybe I should have gone for the charm tag since it was at least decent though. Especially since I didn't get anything from the blind. So a Jack 7 straight is not good enough, but a Queen straight is good enough. Or Diamond Flesh works. Okay. Hiker is nice. But Gluttonous Choco just guarantees the win. This might be incorrect, but I think I want to go with Hiker. Yeah, just calling a 9 king and a 10 is kinda bad. Because those could have been good scoring cards. This might be lost. Yeah. Yeah, the Gluttonous Choco guaranteed the early win, but it would then weak or longer term. A madness rental. Uh, this is either game losing or it's game winning. I think this is probably game losing. We have the most spades, so let's go for spade flush. And then a pail should be good enough. And a tunnel supernova. I mean, I can try it, but I think this is very, very wrong. Because, like, I'm never going to be able to build an economy. That tag doesn't do anything because none of the jokers you get from that are eternal. So they immediately get eaten up by madness. Let's go for the spade flush because it's better into the boss blind. And diamond is more likely than hearts. And I use quite a few spades, so I prefer the other flushes. And yeah, it's over, I think. I cannot score enough to beat the big blind. In fact, even this hand does not work. The head is not that threatening. The charm tag on the second blind is pretty interesting. The heart is technically the strongest possible flesh here. Although I need to like actually draw two hearts. Burglar is pretty strong on black deck. It's better than... Well, because you have one pure hand, it's actually stronger compared to on other decks. Well, that was a... Joker for 1 less. And here I think I'll go for the Arcana pack. Hangman and Temperance for 2. I think I prefer Chariot here. No diamonds yet, huh. Anyway, I guess I might as well use the tower for the 2 pair. We're really looking for that diamond flush. Well, that was a unfortunate series of hands. Normally you can just win in one hand with a suit Joker. And uncommon tag I think is not strong enough to skip 4. I mean, because it could be a rental or perishable, so it's not worth really much of anything. That was not ideal. Lost a diamond and got base cards that want diamonds. Yeah, these are not very good hands. Oh, smiley faces. Nice. I think this is good enough. But let's hope to get a plus 20 money hit from the lucky cards, since I think that's really the only way to come back here. Two pair Uh, like, the scoring will be enough for the next few blinds. The problem is that this is not going to scale. Hmm. Yeah, going to need something pretty lucky to win. So here the pill encourages me to skip one of the blinds. If I can survive the big blind, coupon tag is potentially a lot of value. But like, I need to survive this big blind. This starting hand is pretty bad. I think diamond flush is probably the thing to go for. Okay, that's a king straight. What color do I want to preserve? Oh, I have fewer clubs compared to all of the other colors, so I should use my clubs here. Especially since the king was forced. If I want to go for another flush, it would be the hot flush. But it might be better to go for 2 pair here. It makes me worse against the boss. If I'm going for 2 pair, then I prefer discarding the jack over the 8 because there are more 8s in the deck. And I survived, but that was 3 hands, so I do need some scoring jokers. Draw or misprint? Draw is good, early on, but it's not clear if I want to continue with flushes. This print is... it could be good. I think I prefer Droll here. Because the Arcana pack can have stuff like the World, which makes which makes flushes more likely. So I guess I'm going for spade flushes. I could sell the Hierophant and the Abstract Joker for the Wasteful voucher. I don't think it's worth it. And I have... So I think I can immediately win with a full house here, but I kind of want to sell the Abstract Joker because I don't want to pay the interest cost. And I don't think the scoring is that necessary. And also Hierophant resets the what's considered debuff for the pillow. So even though that king was debuffed, it's not that big of an issue. Paintbrush is nice. And ice cream is also nice. I think I pick up the ice cream and then pick up the paintbrush later for interest. Well, I mean to make sure I earn interest from the small blind. Rental certificate. Is that strong enough? Certificate's really good. It doesn't pair well with Droll Joker. I have ice cream, so early on I think winning hand is not that big of an issue. So I think I'll go for it. Stall. Spades and diamonds don't really synergize all that well. A certificate, it's going to be increasingly unlikely to find particular cards, especially since they won't have removal. I still think I take the devil though. And I think I still wait on the paintbrush. Let's get the 3 money out of the way and then a flush. We Joker. I mean, it's pretty strong. Let's take the voucher. I mean, I think I'd take it. And that's a 2. Okay, that's a flush level. And a riffraff. The boss tag is very rarely useful. So I think I take the riffraff. At worst, riffraff is effectively just a very high Joko slot golden Joko because I can sell both of these. I'm pretty confident on this being good enough. Scary Faithful Spectral. A blue seal. Because of draw and a certificate, I think I prefer Sigil Hill. Okay, so I have... that wasn't the best hit for suit changes. I'll try for the diamond flush, but it was slightly unlikely. I do have a blue seal, but it's debuffed, so it's not worth going for. I do have 2s though. Hey, still kinda cold. Uh, I mean, I think I just prefer selling both of these. No flushes. I have the least diamonds. So I guess I just called diamonds. And trifle club flush. Okay, Chariot on the blue seal is nice. Magician on the red seal is also nice. Selling these is not going to... Oh, that scoring was not good. I probably should have sold the Mad Joker for interest there. Shoot the Moon is powerful, but the boss debuffs face code, so I still think I sell it here. And this is the last round for Riffraff, so I can sell it here immediately without any consequences. Yeah, that was not strong enough. Let's go for a hot flush. Kill diamonds and spades. Oh, that's a justice. I thought it was a Hierophant. And yeah, I classed the small code in case it broke. I can afford the voucher, but I don't really have income generation, so I can't overspend. Let's make more 2s, and then purple seal on the 8. Oh, Polychrome Joko. That's a really nice hit. It's a bit risky, but I think I'll play Z2's Fold Z Joko. Okay, so there's my flush. Oh, that's an awkward flush, so it wasn't good enough. I need very little scoring to win this. So maybe a simple straight is good enough. Yeah. Okay. Another hand is amazing. Levels is also fairly good. Rough gym. I think it's not good enough to pick. I don't want more spades. No wheel hit. I could make another 2. I think I prefer Judgment. Parking lot. I don't think I can play around parking lot because my scoring is just not good enough right now. Is this hand good enough to win? If the glass card, it might be. So maybe I try farming a bit with parking lot. But if this does not win, I think I probably die. Neither of those are usable. Hey, Jupiter level, that's nice. I guess high card as a fallback. Swashbuckler over parking lot. I mean, reserve parking. Am I that desperate for 12 mount? I think I am. Okay, that is really nice. Oh, 10 mount, I guess. I played it to death the purple seal, so now I get 2 cards on this card. Sell the judgment and this might not be good enough to win. But I prefer the blue seals over the money. And like, yeah, that was not good enough to win. I did get 2 Jupiters. So that's nice scaling. Fibonacci. Fibonacci is better than Swashbuckler. So I have 2s, a lot of 3s, 5 to 8 aces. Yeah, Fibonacci is pretty strong here. Even though it's like anti-5. I can take a look at the packs though. Because they effectively only cost like 1 money, since I can sell the Jokos. Having rebate is really strong, but can I afford it for scoring? The boss is the serpent. With how much stronger Fibonacci is, and the boss being the serpent, which is relatively easy to play around. I think I can afford this. Okay, just discard the purple seals. I think I will discard the 10 here. I was stronger than I thought. The Alm. Into this called 5. That's another 5. Let's mix these hots. Okay, this is probably a win, but I didn't get any blue seal value. Acrobat. That's pretty strong as well. Overmailing rebate. I kinda need an X mount. Jupiter's level is 8, so Crafty Joker is not doing that much, so maybe I sell Crafty for the Acrobat. Jupiter level is nice, especially since I'm probably going to lose 2 levels to the boss. Well, with Acrobat I can maybe minimize that to 1 level. Probably DNA since it sells for the most, but I don't benefit that strongly from it. And that's not true. This deck can definitely work with DNA, I think. But I want the X mount, even as a perishable. I suppose one nice thing about Acrobat is I can kinda craft my final hand. I can use strength to get 2 more 2s. Okay. And with the Acrobat, it's hopefully enough. Hangman is nice, although the deck's really large. Kill spades. Kills spades and diamonds. I think Hierophant on the Fibonacci cards. I have Battle Hearts in the deck. I could play a random 3 of a kind. Stall. Stall's not useful in the slightest. Sun. Sun is pretty nice. Okay, there's a flush. Three rounds remaining for Acrobat. So I can get through this blind with it, probably, but... the final... well, I can get through this ante with it, but the final ante is a problem. Okay, none of those are Jupiter. And none of these are Jupiter. Steal out of 1.2. I don't think it's good enough. Yeah, there's no steal here either. I have Sun, or I could hang these cones. I think Hangman is more valuable because just random seal cards are fairly decent. And that's a lot of seals. Looking to discard 10. I can play the 2 fishing for more 10s. A justice. I can justice D9. Levels D2. Just got a nuzzle 2 purple seals. Chariot the blue seal. Trade some 2s. I mean, it's very likely I get another heart, but I don't have to risk it. And like, yeah, this lets me keep a blue seal. Vampire. I think I get more scoring off of... Well... So the problem is I'm kinda desperate for X mode, right? Because Acrobat will eventually go away. Mailing rebate is on 2s. And I have a lot of purple seals. I also have quite a bit of money right now with a clearance cell tag. Still no Jupiter. I guess 2 pills most likely. Crafted onto 2. I don't think that's worth it. I guess this is just gold seal on the 8 since I don't want to risk getting diamonds or spades from Sigil. And the hand sight is more valuable. Yeah, This is kind of painful, but I think it's correct. That's a funny stalling hand. But I guess I played the 4 of a kind. Hey, random flesh house. Sure, and power up vampire. There's like battle hangman targets. Then random Fibonacci codes. Like the 6 and 9. Okay. I mean, this is enough to beat the final ante, but I'm losing Acrobat. Plus 22. That's pretty good, but not good enough at this stage. Midas Mask. I mean, I could take it over Acrobat because it's perishing anyways. It means I'm less likely to win against this boss. But again, I think it's correct. And Sock and Buskin. I think this causes the Vampire Venus Mask interaction to trigger twice. So if it does, that's really strong. I don't like getting rid of a purple seal. But I think that's correct though. Sock and Buskin does not work the way I wanted it to. Yeah, this might be lost. Jump tag is actually pretty good because you can get judgment. And that can well, I mean, it's a free Choco and some odds or bonus as well. So in this case, I guess I kill clubs. And does a flush which wins. Paintbrush is really strong. I think it's strong enough that I pick it. Preserving the ramen bill, but I'm not sure if it's correct. It might have been better to just get the money from the extra hands. If this tag was good, this would have been a great chance to use it. But in this case, I mean, I guess I'm buying popcorn. That's a straight. That's a flush. Like, the extra hand size makes it really easy to make these types of hands. I think I upgrade Jupiter. Let's play 2 pair and preserve the diamonds. This seems losing. Throwback. That's interesting. And a negative tag. I think I pick Throwback. Temperance is great too. This is enough for quite a bit of scoring. But the economy is truly in shambles here. 3 of a kind. Satellite does not pay for itself currently. It's very easy to make it pay for itself, and I got a partial refund from Temperance. The trio, okay? So I guess I'm looking for 3 of a kind. Unironically, I think this might be a double skip. And let's make more jacks. Okay, there's a full house. Is it good enough though? I mean, I have a lot of multiplayers. Ah, it was not good enough though. Investment tag is strong enough that I think I'll take it. And risk going to the big blind without Ichoko. That's a very strong flush. And like, yeah, the remaining cards were also good, since they set up for a straight. That's a hand strong enough to beat the boss blind by itself. Golden Joko and Ice Cream are good enough to win. That looks like a spade flush. And like, yeah, with big scoring hands, Ice Cream is enough to winning one hand on the anti-one boss blind. Raffo Joko. That's not an ideal... Well, because it's perishable, it's not an ideal X melt, but... Not X melt, plus melt. But I think it's good enough. And with Golden Joko, I'm encouraged to play the small blind. There's some consideration to selling the ice cream here for money, but I only have a perishable Raffo Joko. So I do think I need it for scoring for the next ante. But if I pick up a good Joko, that will have been a mistake. Okay, Riffraff is strong. Strong enough that I don't think I need the ice cream anymore. Let's start with the Spectral Pack though. Okay, Immolate. That's also really strong. I do Riffraff. Let's get the parking lot. And I think I can afford to sell ice cream here. Okay, Splash and Red card. Splash is pretty good early game. Are these Jokos good enough that I want to sell Riffraff? Red card's also pretty good because I have money. Yeah, this hand's not good enough. I was hoping for a triple, but... That was a promising start, but I think I fumbled it, I guess. Here I have 4 clubs, so I'll go for a club flush. This is not strong enough. There's a 999 here, but I don't have a corresponding pair. Hot's on a debuff, so I'll go with the Lusty Joko. I could try this calling for a hot flush and winning one hand, but I'll hedge with a diamond flush to begin with. I mean, a full house and a flush just win by itself. None of these are hot, so unfortunate I did not get hot. Let's try for a hot flush here. I got straight into Pale Wolf, but it's not exactly winning. Well, I mean, it doesn't win in one hand. I think Rano is too inconsistent, especially with that boss. Bloodstone is pretty strong, but I don't think I can afford a rental. Okay, that's a lot of hots. Maybe I do take the Bloodstone and then I go for the Mega Pack. So at some point I'll get a Temperance, and that will allow me to start earning interest. Until then, with the 2 Fast boss, I think this is lost. Yeah, that does not seem. Full house here is, I think, stronger because the chips are actually pretty valuable right now. Yeah, with the rental, the first small blind is pretty terrible. So if the tag did anything at all, it would have been a skip. Hmm. I need a temperance now. Oh, like this was truly awful. Yeah, even if I beat this blind, I will be in so much debt that I won't be able to recover. Yeah. Okay, investment tag is good for a first blind as long as I can survive the big blind. This is a strong 2 pill, so I'll go ahead and play it. This is almost a straight, but I think I Okay, full house. Even though it's a weak full house. And needed that to be a 2 pill. Okay. I have the most diamonds, but those are weak diamonds, which means I wouldn't win in one hand. It's worth as much to discount here. I have 4 9s and 4 aces. So I think I go for the straight. And I still go for the straight because it wins in one hand. Two duelist is, I think, it's good if I can actually survive. In this round, I also want to be making flushes. But in that case, I won't refuse a free full house. Let's try for hot flush. Okay, so the deal is basically paid for itself. And raised fist. Raised fist is pretty strong. And this is almost a straight. And there's synergy between raised fist and the hook, because like the field cards you have in hand are more likely they ought to be kinda strong. Madness. think I'll check what's in the Balatro. Astronomal. So I basically meant the pack was free, but I mean I have an economy Joko, so the rental isn't that painful. And Manus is pretty strong. High code. I mean, this is not really the ideal. It's not the ideal Joko, but it is at least plus 10 melt. Okay, straight. And the times 2 is, I think, just good enough. Hot's debuffed and looking for straight. There's a straight out. Start by getting rid of the debuff code. Okay. 3 of a kind. Take the voucher. A random pill is fine. Full health seems the most likely out of those. And that's a lovely Mercury. This might be good enough to win by itself. Yeah, that's a 3 of a kind. high card. And so, because it'll get killed by Madman. Well, by Madness. High card does mean scene double won't be active. So let's play a pale just to be safe. Straight. No seals, so not really interested. Satellite. Okay, satellite is money, but do I need scoring? And Ecto. Yeah, I guess I can pick satellite now. Hand size is, I think, not that big of an issue with this type of deck. I think it's safer to avoid trying to make a straight here. The extra hand is great. Levels is pretty good with seeing double because it kinda guarantees the club. And I should have judgment before going to the Arcana pack because like it probably just pays for itself. Plus 50 chips from Pale. I mean, it is an Etano, but I don't think it's good enough. Blue Steel is nice. Oh, and right, I have Satellite, so I want to pick up random planet codes. Let's just play the straight here. Four of a kind's not really possible. Especially since I have one less hand size. Okay, full house. Splash. Splash basically makes seeing double always active. I think it's fine. It makes hands like high card much better. So I'm looking for a full house here. Flush. Pale. I neither might have a blue seal. Two pale. And Venus. Hierophant on the club and the 10. Hieroglyph is really good because I think Madness makes the scaling worthwhile. This pair just... I think almost all hands will kind of win here. Ah, wait, that's a 2 pair. That was a mistake, but I don't think it's going to have that much of an impact. A purple seal, that's nice. Four of a kind. Inkman's pretty good. Four of a kind seems pretty unlikely. I have a moon, which is... I mean, it's good, but I do kind of need to make sure I don't accidentally turn everything to a club, because that would deactivate seeing double. I guess I just play a pair here. Blue seal, club, purple seal. Looking for 2 pair here, that's a 2 pair. I could get a negative from the buff impact, but that seems very unlikely. Looking for a... pair to upgrade and just get rid of low cards, especially since they're on clubs. Okay, that's just a pair. Not a 2 pair. 3 of a kind. I don't think I take that. I mean, there were battle cards in my deck. To death. Those are 3 of a kind. Unfortunately, not really any usable Arcana cards. Full house. Ha. Constellation. Constellation as an Eternal was in really good here. But, like, that was not that likely. So that's all of the basic hands. I'll kill the non-club. Plus 1 hand size. That's fantastic. And yes, I'll take random planet codes. Polychrome 2. If it was a higher code, then that would be a consideration, but I don't really want low code in the deck. Let's go with a glass code. Straight flush. Yeah, that's not happening. Another blue seal. And low cards. Okay, let's discard the 2. Purple seals. It's not that likely I get anything more Wolfhounds in deck, so I'll just play a 3 of a kind. I don't need to use the glass yet. I guess high code. Pale. I don't think I ever want to actually use Flush because, like, it only works with wild cards for seeing double. Straight is the most likely of those. None of these are all that good, but I guess I can convert some diamonds into clubs. Although again, I need to be careful that I don't convert everything into a club. This is a pail. Ah, that one the glass card. Seven purple seal. I mean, I guess. Judgment is not useful, Flush is also not useful. Okay. Let's discard the 2 purple seals. Man, coughing a plain blue seal is kinda. Like, it could be a lot better, but I think I am at a point where I prefer the steel card. And I saved the Hangman because There's probably going to be an Arcana attack. Finally, I can chariot one of those blue seals. 10 purple seal. Yeah, I'll take that. Four of a kind. That's probably not happening, so... I meant to click Talbot. Pale is actually stronger. So I'll play a Pale here. Okay, Temperance. Mercury. Huh. Technically it doesn't get destroyed by madness because it's ante boss blind, but I don't think it's worthwhile. Three of a kind. That's definitely possible. But I didn't get it. Oh hey, that's 3 purple seals. I mean 3 blue seals. So it's finally worthwhile to sell the Sun Arcana code. Choco. That's really strong with pale or high code builds, but it's not an eternal, and it will get eaten by madness. This is on 2 pale. I guess I pick high code. And Planet Tycoon, since Planet Codes are one of the few ways to actually get stronger with this build. Let's discard the 2 purple seals. I mean, it's better than nothing, but it's not really doing much. 2 pill. 2 pill is definitely possible. But for scoring, pill is better. And for scaling. Actually, Pale is at such a level that I'm better off just going strictly for Pales. With regards to planet codes. $600,000, so that's good enough to beat the boss. The one trick for the boss is I need to make sure the X mode, my two X mode codes are after the two plus modes. But that just requires paying attention to the scoring when you play the first round. Strength is nice. I can make another class card, and then I can def it. I hate Chariot. Okay, this is a Pale. Now, who? Okay, well, that was strong enough anyways. Okay, so let's see Black Deck win. Using a Rental Madness. Not also good enough. Petroglyph is actually pretty good with this deck. Purple Seal Queen is good enough. Strength is nice. Foul House. Possible. I think I want to eventually make all of those 10s. Keep the club. Ah, that's an ace. Yeah, an ace is pretty nice. Other than going through more blinds, I think there's very little that can be done to make this deck stronger. It really needs a ectoplasm. Well, even an ectoplasm is -2 hand size, so it kinda needs a natural. It needs a natural negative Eternal. which is fairly unlikely. That's a Valkyrie, that's nice. Yeah, not likely to see a negative Eternal though. No repeat hand size. No repeat hand types. I mean, that's not likely to affect. That doesn't really affect this build very much because I have a bunch of random hand upgrades. The end game for this deck, I think it's a bunch of 10s, and maybe I go for like 5 of a kind. That tends to happen when I play with Raised Fist because you want to increase all the lower values to the max, and you generally don't like aces too much because aces have fewer synergies than other card types. I will take a random class. High card as well. This deck probably can't go too much farther. Because like, yeah, other than the madness, there's not that much scaling here. I want to turn one of the kings into an ace. I think no. Spectral. I could get Orifol Polychrome 10. Only one hand. So longer term, I guess I only want borrowed spades and clubs. Yeah, the nice thing about Splash late game is that you can basically turn into a ad hoc ×2 with random class codes. At this point in time, pair is high enough that I think it's too costly to switch to something else. Steel cards are the most impactful here. And another steel, blue steel. Okay. Yeah, to-do list isn't doing much of anything here, but it was really important to getting through the early game and getting set up. Alright, that voucher is one of the few ways to get significantly stronger. At this point, it probably has to be something like an Eternal Blueprint or Brainstorm. And yeah, 29,000. I don't think that's winnable. I kept the 10 because it's a glass card. Well, I guess I don't have to win on this hand. My winning this in general seems pretty unlikely. But if I were to win, it would be through keeping glass cards and steel cards. Oh, this is probably the strongest hand I can make. Almost. Another glass card would have been enough, I think. But yeah, that's the run. Okay.